The Curiosity Rover has uncovered fresh evidence of ancient rivers on the surface of Mars, an essential indication of potential life. After analyzing data from the Curiosity Rover, it has been discovered that a significant amount of the craters seen on Mars today could have potentially been habitable bodies of water in the past. According to Benjamin Cardenas, an assistant professor of geosciences at Penn State and the main author of a recent paper unveiling the discovery, there are indications that Mars was once a planet distinguished by its abundant rivers. He stated, "We're finding evidence that Mars was likely a planet of rivers," and further added that these indications are widespread all over the planet. The researchers who published their findings in geophysical research letters employed numerical models to simulate the process of erosion on Mars over the course of several thousand years. Their study concluded that the bench and nose landforms, which are generally recognized as common crater formations, are in fact the remaining vestiges of prehistoric riverbeds on the planet. Through the use of satellite data, imagery from the Curiosity rover, and 3D scans of the stratigraphy underneath the seafloor of the Gulf of Mexico, researchers have successfully created a computer model that maps the erosion of ancient soil on Mars. This groundbreaking study has led to a new understanding of the formation of Martian craters, which were previously not thought to be linked to eroded deposits from rivers. Cardenas stated that a deeper comprehension of the stratigraphic interpretation of river deposits is crucial in discovering more about Mars. By considering present-day rocks as sedimentary layers that have been deposited over time, we can gain insightful knowledge about the red planet. This analysis is not a snapshot, but rather a detailed record of transformation. It is essential to recognize that the current Martian landscape represents a remnant of an active geological past, and not a static terrain that has remained unchanged. In previous research, satellite data from Mars had recognized fluvial ridges, a particular type of erosional landform, as a probable contender for ancient river deposits. However, the team has recently discovered, using information obtained by the Curiosity rover from Gale Crater, that river deposits are not limited to fluvial ridges. Instead, these deposits are linked to nose and bench landforms that have never been associated with ancient river deposits before. According to Cardenas, this implies that there may be unexplored river deposits in other regions of the planet. Furthermore, it suggests that an even more extensive portion of the sedimentary archive on Mars could have been created by rivers during a time when the planet was habitable. On Earth, river corridors play a vital role in sustaining life, chemical, nutrient and sediment cycles. This leads to the assumption that rivers on Mars may have operated in a comparable fashion. During the creation of their computer model, Cardenas and his team discovered a novel application for 25-year-old scans of the stratigraphic layers of Earth. These scans, originally acquired by oil companies, were taken from the depths of the seafloor of the Gulf of Mexico and proved to be an ideal point of reference for comparison with Mars, as explained by Cardenas. By utilizing 3D scans of authentically recorded stratigraphy on Earth, the team was able to replicate Mars-like erosion through simulation. Through this process, the model divulged Martian landscapes that had undergone erosion, leading to the creation of topographic benches and noses. This is distinct from fluvial ridges, and the resulting landforms were almost indistinguishable from what was observed by the Curiosity rover within the Gale crater. Cardenas stated that their research reveals Mars may have had a greater number of rivers than previously assumed, leading to a more positive outlook on the possibility of ancient life on the planet. This implies that Mars could have had the necessary conditions to support life on a larger scale than what was previously thought. Caitlin Stacey, a doctoral candidate in planetary geosciences at Penn State, is the second co-author of the paper. The research was funded by a Solar System Workings grant from NASA. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.